I just want to say hi to my Life.Church family, and I want to tell you some things that I'm really excited about, and also about some things that may be really important to you. First of all, because of your prayers and faithfulness, this month we're going to launch 2 brand new Life.Church locations. The week before Easter, we're launching in the greater Tulsa area in a place called Catoosa, Oklahoma. Then on Easter weekend, we're going to launch in the 9th state that Life.Church is in Omaha, Nebraska. If you know anybody around those areas, you can invite them or be praying. And this weekend, we're starting a message series that I really believe is going to speak to so many of you. It's called Exponential. And this message series is really for those who've lowered their expectations of God. In fact, in your life, there might have been a time where you really believed God was going to do something special, that God was hearing your prayers, that God was going to move in a big way, but then life just kind of beat some of the faith out of you. And now you're kind of going to settle for a consolation prize, like God, just do something, God, do anything. This message series, I believe, is going to speak to you really to help build your faith in what God can do. God is an exponential God. God cares about you. God is not a God of addition. He's a God of multiplication. If you've lowered your expectations of what you think God might do, Exponential is a message series, I believe, that can speak to you. Let's be honest. When you launch into the new year, we have so many dreams of this is the year of whatever. Then we move into March, and sometimes those great intentions fall by the wayside. I just want to encourage you that the beginning of the year is not the only time where you can do something significant. The beginning of the week is a great starting time. I like to say that the beginning of each day, today is a new day. If maybe you haven't been reading the Bible, today is a great day to start a new YouVersion plan. If you were doing something, an act of faith every day, we talked about that recently, today is a great day. Now you can do something that requires faith. Don't overwhelm yourself with the idea, I have to do this all the time. I have to work out 7 days a week. Maybe you can be successful working out 2 days a week. When can you do it? Well, you can do it today. Speaking of today, something you can do today that might be helpful to you is you can listen to or subscribe to the Leadership Podcast. You hear me talking about this a lot. Let me tell you why. One, I believe that when the leader gets better, everybody gets better. I believe that Jesus is the greatest leader who ever lived, and we should help lead others to Christ. We also see this as a very strategic part of how we can reach people far from God. I'm excited to tell you that last month we had over 500,000 downloads of the Leadership Podcast. This is now way outside of our church, getting into non-Christian communities, and lots of corporations are using it. I hope you'll listen and tell other people about it because we can help introduce them to Christ. Speaking of introducing people to Christ, Easter weekend is coming up. If you can worship on Saturdays, Saturday is smart. We're making room for people on Sunday mornings. On Easter, I cannot wait. If you were here for the week when we talked about worship, what would Jesus undo? He would undo hollow worship. Very special week where we worshiped God in spirit and in truth. On Easter weekend, we're going to start a whole series on worship. It's called How Sweet the Sound. We're taking old classic hymns. We're going to help you connect your heart with God in a way that truly changes lives. Thanks for all you do to lead people to become fully devoted followers of Christ.